Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. The goal of my YouTube channel is to promote the fast cooking system, which stands for flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. And the goal of the fast cooking system that will allow you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine, so you can cook with flexibilities. Even though in the case of the fast cooking system, stir frying is the primary cooking technique. However, the wok is also excellent for steaming. And there are a couple of ways that you can use the wok for steaming. And one of the most common way is to use a steam basket. A steam basket is made out of bamboo, and bamboo is excellent for trapping heat. And that makes the steam basket extremely well, because the heat trapped in the steam basket usually require only very little boiling. And you can use this for steam a whole variety of food ingredients, all the way from the corn to eggs. In fact, steaming egg is an excellent way to create hard-boiled egg. In my opinion, it works better than using the boiling. And also you can steam meat such as chicken, and in this case, I have some chicken feet in it as well. Now, a lot of time the steam basket has two layers. And sometimes if you large enough steam basket, you can actually steam, say, something on a plate. However, that has limitations. The best way, if you want to steam the food in a large quantity, for example, you want to create a whole meal, and you want to using different size of containers in the steamer, the best way is that to use a steaming rack. In this case, I have a Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok. I can put a steam rack in it, and this wok comes with a glass cover. So it makes a perfect steaming vehicle that allow you to steam food in almost a whole varieties of different kinds of containers. This flexibility allow you what I would call steam a whole meal dish. Now in this video, I will demonstrate to you how to steam an entire meal in a steamer, in this case with a large plate. Now this plate will allow me to put all different kinds of food ingredients in it. And for this meal, I steam a whole meal in a steamer on this plate that contain different kinds of seafood as well as vegetables. Now, a lot of people like lobster, and you can cook lobster in many different ways. For example, people can boil lobster, people can fry lobster, but one of the good ways to cook lobster is to steam it. And steaming lobster actually creates the best flavor because the flavor of the lobster are being captured right in the lobster. If you're boiling it, some of the flavor will leak into the water. Now, the first thing I did is that I have a lobster tail. This is frozen. And before I put it into the steamer, I cut it into small pieces because this will allow it to fit better with other food ingredients. And on top of that, it will steam faster. Now, when you have a large plate like this, you can put many different types of food ingredients into it. For example, I'm going to put some vegetable in it. So this will allow me to create a meal that contains both vegetables as well as the lobster, which I just demonstrated which I have cut it into pieces. You can put in almost any type of vegetable that you want. The most important thing is that you want to put in a vegetable that you know will cook about the same rates in terms of steaming with the other food ingredients. So you want to make sure everything cooks appropriately. Now in this case, in addition to the broccoli, I'm going to add some king oyster mushrooms. King oyster mushroom is excellent for steaming as well because they steam at the same rate as the broccoli. Now furthermore, I'm also going to add other mushroom to it. I have some portobello mushroom that has been cut into thin slices that's available in my advanced prepping. Now the other main ingredients I'm going to add some to this steam dish is some fish. The fish that I use is called swile fish. It's a fish kind of like catfish. It comes from Vietnam. It's probably one of the best fish for steaming because the fish has very nice texture. On top of that, the fish has very little fishy taste. and which in the case of steaming, this is important that you have a fish that do not have a strong fishy taste. And next, I'm going to add the lobster tail right around on the peripheral of the plate. Now, of course, you can arrange this in many different ways. As we all know, we eat with our eyes as well, and presentation in food is important. By putting the lobster on the peripheral, it just gives a nice presentation to this dish. Okay, I'm going to add another mushroom to it, and this is some shiitake mushroom. This mushroom comes dehydrated, so in order to use it, you have to hydrate it in water. The shiitake mushroom has great umami flavor, and they have very distinct texture, and this is one of the most frequently used mushroom in Asian cooking. The next, I'm going to add some carrot. Now again, all of this, I would call it secondary ingredients. So I don't have to use a lot of it. And mainly is that to provide both texture, but appearance is equally important. The carrot will provide a nice color to the plate. Last but not the least, I'm going to add some minced ginger. And my wife loves ginger. And quite often, she prefers ginger when they are minced into small pieces, so she can actually taste the flavor of the ginger. So I'm going to scatter the ginger over the surface of all the other food ingredients. This will allow the flavor of the ginger to permeate it into these food ingredients. Okay, I'm almost done in assembling this dish. The final ingredients I'm going to add is some scallions. Scallions, again, like ginger, they serve as a aromatic herb-like flavor, and in many ways, a scallion is a good substitute for onion as well. Last but not the least, I'm going to add a little bit of my wok with tak basic seasoning mix. You can add as much or as little that you want. I'm going to add quite a bit. This seasoning mix is great for enhancing the natural flavor of the food ingredients, and it adds umami flavor to the dish. Okay, I have had the water boiling, and I'm going to put the plate right into the wok. The 14-inch wok is perfect for this purpose. This plate is about 12-inch, so it fits extremely well. To make sure that the dish is salty enough, I'm going to add a little bit of soy sauce to the dish as well. This pretty much completes the setup of this dish. And it took me about 5 to 6 minutes to set it up. And because I have all the ingredients in my advanced prepping, so to create this dish is very easy. I then put the cover on. I steamed the dish for about 12 to 13 minutes. This is the time that, based on my experience in the past, the fish will be cooked just right. The fish and the lobster is probably the most important part. I want to make sure they are properly cooked. And I can do a quick taste test to make sure they are cooked properly. I did a quick taste test, and I decided I want to be a bit saltier, so I put additional soy sauce, just a little bit. And then I also only going to put about 1 tablespoon of Shaoxing cooking wine. This pretty much completed it. The final step is that I'm going to heat up some oil, which I'm going to about maybe 1 tablespoon. I'm going to pour the oil right over the scallion. This will actually basically cook the scallion a little bit more and give it better flavor. Again, I want to show you this as a basic template to demonstrate how you can combine different food ingredients to create a steamed dish that will be suffice for an entire meal. As you can see here, this will be enough for 2 of us. And we ate this with rice. We finished the dish completely. I post a video each day to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine, because home cooking is essential in this day of age to help you to avoid fast and ultra-processed food as much as possible. And through the fast cooking system, you're not only able to cook food that is healthy for you, but that you also cook food that you're going to enjoy. So if you'd like to learn more about my fast cooking system, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.